Black Ramen as we go over the Crunchyroll Awards. This is Sexual Chocolate, one of your co-hosts. As usual, we have many great people with us. Go ahead, Patty.
What's up? This is Chatty Patty, aka Madam Straw Hat, aka this is my pirate ship, aka I'm a celestial freaking dragon, aka I'm pissed, aka I'm sitting up here sitting in this nice cozy chair, but I'm about to fall asleep. But also, I have with me.
Hello, hello. This is Sleepy Bree. Just Sleepy Bree. I keep it simple. I keep it sweet. No, I don't. That's a lie. But unlike Patty, I'm pretty content today. I don't have much beef, so it seems like me and her will be fighting a bit over this time. Who else is with us?
I guess it's me. He has to go, guys. I'm playing one Crimson. Wait. I want to do this shit too. Hold on. Yo, you know what it is? It's fucking Play One Crimson. The big OO straight out of NYC. Fucking, you know what I'm saying? Fuck is you talking about? I'm outside with my Timbs on. I'm here. Alright, I'm done. Oh yeah, King of Nigga fell.
Oh my gosh. And we also have with us the beautiful
Destiny Senpai. Dang, I feel like I'm gonna be the most boring one because I don't have anything super cool. Just Destiny Senpai. I could teach you anime things. I don't know. I'm so whack. Don't listen. I'm whack as hell.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good. I'm excited that you're here. You know, but
me too.
This is our first time we actually collabing, and this is nice. We could honestly did without Greg, but thank you for being here.
I would.
I'm so happy to be here.
DDoS attack your shit right now.
All right, so what is it? Day 2 after the Crunchyroll Awards?
Yeah, it's about 2 days.
Yes.
All right, it's about 2 days after the Crunchyroll Awards. All of us were highly anticipating watching this. We voted. You know, we stuck by, just watched everything, the comments on Instagram, the videos being made. And I think Crunchyroll did an okay job considering COVID. You know, usually us in New York, we like to do it big. We go to the after parties after the Crunchyroll Awards, you know. But, you know, in the comfort of our own home, we had to quarantine and we had to stay. Right? Quarantine? Yeah, we had to quarantine and watch this virtual. It wasn't bad. It was cool. I love reading the comments on Twitter, by the way. Everybody was hilarious. But our first category that we want to dissect real quick on the Crunchyroll Awards 2020 is Best Protagonist. So who got this? Who wants to talk about this?
I want to kind of come in for this because
of course
it was the best. Shut up. It was the best protagonist category that gave me faith in the Crunchyroll Awards this year. Like last year, we said before, we were dumping on it. It was doo-doo. What is this overhyped bullcrap? Why is this lame stuff keep winning all the time? So this year, I was kind of worried. What if the same... It's not junk, but same basic shonen takes all the categories. When they were first announcing the nominees, I was actually like, oh shit, did someone with sense actually nominate some of these? And by the winners, amazingly, someone with taste came through. When you have protagonists like Itadori Ryuji from Jujutsu Kaisen coming up, and like Haikyuu's Hinata, I love that boy to death. I thought some straightforward shonen with a huge fan base would win. But it came out to be Katarina Clays from My Next Life as a Villainess. Yeah, an isekai, light novel, silly, cute protagonist winning? That blew my mind.
That was a
Darby, you watched this, right?
Oh, I loved it. I loved it so much. Like I said,
it's so good.
Right?
Like,
is it really?
Like, yeah, I
good.
voted for it every single day for best protagonist. Pretty much any category that she was in, that's who I voted for.
Yo, same. She was so good. She's just so good. Like, she doesn't even know she's, like, the baddest bitch, which is, like, even more pure because she doesn't even know. She doesn't even know.
Okay, now I have to really...
And this bitch gets a harem. She collects a harem by accident. And the best part is one of her harem members is actually nominated with her in the best couple category.
Wow.
And she had like
Katarina. Can you believe
she has like two or three girls that are like part of her harem. So she has boys and girls. It's just She's just
Ooh.
Matter of fact,
everybody.
she literally has like two siblings that are part of her harem that are set tripping on each other. Like, be with her, but be with her. I secretly want you too. It's
Right?
interesting.
Nobody
Like they love
told me
each other.
this.
Yo, we told you. You don't listen. Right?
I believe that.
Actually, that's the point. People weren't really talking about it. No one really said much. It's just like, if you know, you know. I had read the light novel before, and I was like, oh shit, it's getting an anime? I didn't know it would get big enough to win a category.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
It's definitely one of those shows that you put on and you're like out of random. Because when I went to go watch this, I had no idea what this show was about. Wasn't even kind of interested. I was just like, oh, this looks cool. What is this about? Like, Ike-sais are not my thing because usually they're like, I don't know. I don't have a thing for Ike-sais. It's just like they're hit or miss with me. And watching this one, I was like, oh, this is actually interesting. And the fact that she's like, she knows what's going on and she's just with it and she's trying to break the storyline and she doesn't realize that she's just capturing heart after heart after heart. It's just like chef kiss. It was really good.
Ooh,
Destiny,
say
you're gonna be
less.
saying that a lot now. A lot of isekai coming out.
Oh yeah,
Derby
oh,
and
yeah.
me to an extent. We're isekai
Yeah.
people. I say it's trash, but I'll still watch them. It's
See,
the
that's
age of
the
the
thing
so
about
bad.
Ike-sai people. Ike-sai people always say that. They're like, oh, it's trash, but I love it. And I'm just like, here's the
Yes.
thing.
Yes.
I have such a hard time getting into it because it's like the only other, don't clown me, the only other Ike-sai that I really like is like Konosuba.
Konosuba is amazing.
Now, Konosuba was great.
Look
Right?
at that already.
Okay.
No,
Like,
Konosuba
already.
is one that's
Great.
objectively amazing. Like, I have yet to hear somebody say they don't like Konosuba. Like,
Okay.
if you try it, you end up loving it.
Yeah.
Alright, it's
Okay.
really good.
Isekai is like a midday soap opera that your mama watched, like All My Children or some shit like that. Like you know it ain't that fire, but guess what? You keep coming back. You want to know what happened next.
I mean, I do want to see what happened with Chad. So yeah, All My Children was hit a little bit, especially when you didn't have to go to school and mom made breakfast, and then you had to front like you was sick low key. Yeah, I mean, I get it. Isekai is like, to me, Isekai is more like a hate watch. But as of lately, from what Derby and Bree, they slowly converting me. You know, praise Isekais. They slowly got me interested because
Good
some
job,
of these
guys.
storylines be
Thank
amazing,
you.
amazing. I'm this close to going to my manga store and purchasing light novels. This close. They almost got my money. Almost got my
Do
money.
it. Do it.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. I am. I'm broke.
And before we get to
so-
move to the next category, though, can I just put a little flag for the first sighting of Azoken? We're gonna talk about our own Black Ramen Awards later.
Easy
but one
breezy.
thing that I swore would never win or never be nominated was Azoken, and
Yeah.
here it is. A
Most
a
Everywhere.
candidate for best protagonist.
Everywhere.
Asakusa. So I will say this every time I see Azoken nominated, I was wrong. Bless the anime gods, I was wrong.
They were listening. And wait, I'm not gonna jump into what category they won because I was I was flabbergasted. I was like, oh my God, for real? Yeah, I was excited. But okay, you did your flag. Kudos. Thank you, Bree. Appreciate you. So, what's the next category we got up?
Antagonist. Who wants to take it?
You know, I think Destiny should.
No. Because I have mixed feelings about this. So honestly, I wanted Rachel to win.
I agree.
I mean,
Really?
I think-
Yeah.
So the hate for Rachel is so strong. And like the feeling of hatred, like anytime that you say Rachel's name and you're talking about this show, like you talk about Tower of God, it's like the anger that everyone feels is so
I have a
aggressive.
cousin named Rachel. I may never speak to her again.
Let
That's
me
a fact.
tell you, it's so upsetting to the fact where it's like, why wouldn't she win? Like
Yeah.
it don't make no sense. But I don't know. What do you guys
You
think?
underestimated something very important. Yes, the
thirst.
hate is strong, but the thirst is stronger.
That's what it was it not?
Winner ended up being
Yeah, I mean,
Jujutsu
yeah.
Kaisen.
Yo, I voted for
Didn't watch
Keto.
that. See those extra eyes open and the tattoo's friends like, oh damn. New
Yeah.
kink discovered. New kink discovered. He ripped out that boy's heart. Threw it. I don't need that. and I got jealous.
Because he touched him.
Nah,
Sorry,
yo,
I haven't watched
I'm not
the
gonna lie to
remake
you.
for Fruits.
Maybe it's just the like nostalgia of me, but I damn sure vote for Keto. Like he had to go, bro. Yeah, because all right, here's my thing. Sukuna, I'm like antagonist, not much, right? Like the way he's portrayed so far is like, oh, but he's helping out the main character, but he's the bad guy. I'm like, all right, you don't deserve to be in this category yet. The season not done yet. You feel me? And it was whatever. Rachel, I understand the hatred for Rachel. I understand it. I wanted to kick her back too. I wanted to kick her also. I wanted to.
It's strong. Like I said before, Rachel's that bitch that when you run downstairs to try to catch the train, she let the door close on you, and then you look and she's smiling as you run away.
But
as the train
she waves. She waves at
yeah.
you.
We would
That's
all
Rachel.
waste a wish from a genie just to hit Rachel. All right.
No,
Like,
Okay,
yeah,
let me,
you're
let me
right.
ask you.
First of
Who
all,
do you
that's not a
hate more,
waste. That
Rachel
is not
or
a waste of
Gabby?
wish. Huh?
Gabby.
Who do you hate more, Rachel or Gabby?
Rachel.
Rachel.
Gabby.
Sorry, Rachel. I'm
Gabby.
sorry,
I'm
Rachel.
sorry.
Oh, I hate Gabby.
Because
Don't
you
get
know
me
what?
wrong.
I hate
but-
Gabby too. I really hate Gabby, but Gabby was conditioned to think this way, and
Rachel wasn't?
No?
yeah,
First of
but
all,
there's just
no.
something
Rachel
evil
just
about
chose
her.
to be shitty
No,
to her
Destiny,
boy.
nobody forced anybody to drink that Kool-Aid, okay? She decided she wanted to be a coon. That's on her shit, okay?
What?
but it was a good thing because I think I would have really, after that episode, what was it, episode 8, that she did what she did, and people realized that she was an ain't shit bitch. Thankfully, you know, she was not nominated because I think the polls would have went crazy for this
But
category.
I had like a, I don't know. They did a thing. I don't know if y'all played The Last of Us too, but they did this
Yeah.
thing where they did
Yeah, I
like
did.
Abby.
I
They
also
did the
don't care for
Gabby-
Abby. I don't care for
Yeah,
Abby
but they
either.
did that Abby thing to Gabby where you like watch Gabby like go through the war thing and do her little cool, hey, I'm gonna throw this. Like they made you like almost feel for her a little bit.
All right,
Not for a
but
second.
I don't feel for. All right, but that's the problem, right? I don't understand how Sukuna won if that's the point, because I felt like to win this category, it had to be more about looks. It has to be about impact on story and everyone else in said story. So how did Akito didn't win that? Did you not see the trauma in everyone that was a part of that family? That trauma went for decades. It was like
Because
decades.
fuck Fruits Basket. I deserve to remake more.
I mean, if we're gonna talk about on the story, then Echidna should take it. Like the world is like suffering because of Echidna.
But
But you also have to factor in, this is kind of the problem that we saw last year. Did Sukuna win because Jujutsu Kaisen has so much hype?
yes.
Yeah.
Nah,
But that's-
nah,
oh, definitely.
Nah, Sukuna
Yeah.
won 'cause
Not
it's
just because he's
like,
sexy, but just because the anime
it was-
itself.
No,
is kind
because
of
one
first of all,
character.
Jujutsu Kaisen does great with fan service. I'm not even
That's-
gonna hold
no,
you.
that's great
The
enough
fan
Sukuna
service is
won.
real. They just going like this.
Yeah.
Like it's real. It's real. So
Like Oprah?
yo, Sukuna won because of that
Everybody
scene
gets fan
where he's just
service.
looking down at the dude like, "Yo, nah, I told you you get one shot." Like that's what did it for him. All right.
Yeah.
At least Overhaul didn't win. Fuck him.
Yeah, at least Overhaul didn't win. I'm
True.
happy with that.
Garbaggio.
Overhaul was a little weak. Again, one of the best moments of that season was when Handjob came over and's like, yeah, you don't need these anymore. Took his hand
I'm sorry. What?
I'm not remembering the name. That man's name is Handjob. Got one here, one there,
Handjob.
one there, and one down.
Yeah, I
We all
listen.
know
I
what's
appreciate it. Hey,
Oh my god.
we got the lyrics today. She said the hand job. All right, so
Sure.
what's the next category? Oh, this is me all day. Hold on, opening sequence. So, all right, so you know, Chatty Patty loves OPs and endings. I just love soundtracks. Period. So I was okay with this because I do like B stars. I do like B stars, but Izoken was a hit. Yes.
Flag number 2, Aizoken comes back.
I mean,
Crazy.
if they don't have them doing the OP for season 2, I think I'm gonna scream. But I just understood. Me and Bree had a talk. It's not just about the overhaul singing and the song. The sequence also has to fit, like the opening sequence also has to fit the lyrics and what the anime purpose is and what they're delivering, right? So Beastars was immaculate. The way they had the, what was that? The claymation? How they had
Yeah.
Haru and Lego she danced by the fountain where he almost said I was gonna eat her with some paprika. I was like, oh, the irony in this is amazing. I love this. And they 2 steps was that shit was hard. That shit was hard. The drip was hard too. School uniforms is always A1, especially when you got the creases in the pants. So yeah, I really enjoyed this category. It was just a lot of heavy hitters. I thought Jujutsu Kaisen was gonna take it because that OP was good. The OP was good. Eve is good. Shout out to Eve. They got their soundtrack is amazing. Their album, check it out on Spotify, is dope. But I really thought Jujutsu Kaisen was gonna take it. We had Great Pretender. Great Pretender really wasn't doing it for me with their opening. What? But it was okay. It wasn't like the best.
I agree with you, Patty. That opening wasn't fire like that.
Nah, it wasn't. It was like, hey, I'm here, and that's it. It didn't just blow me away.
I didn't feel bad on Netflix when I hit skip opening for that one.
Yeah, it was very like Ocean 11, like Ocean 11. Like you probably would see it the first 2-3 times, and then
after this, that's it. Skip, boop.
But I did appreciate that it integrated all of the story arcs into the opening. Like you could see little clips and characters from each of the mysteries or
nobody cared about that, Brie. Nobody cared about that, Brie.
I thought it was neat. Honestly, this category had no wrong answers this year. I don't think there's a single one that if it won, I'd be like, oh, that's bull. No way. That's not fair.
Right.
All of these are just amazing openings.
Derby, Daddy Do.
I do love Daddy Do. No,
Daddy Do is hot. That shit is hot.
I've said it once. I've said it before, many times. That dude is black who sings those openings for Kaguya-sama. Like, nah, it's good. It's good stuff.
I mean, the way that Jerry curl, mm-hmm. he's moisturized. Definitely, his scalp is moisturized. So what's the next? I got this one too. Please. End this sequence, please.
Go ahead, take it. You know you want it.
Thank you. So the best ending sequence, right, was it wasn't a shocker. We all know this was gonna happen. It was Jujutsu Kaisen. It was amazing. And a little FYI, the same dudes that did the opening for Beastars is the same guy who did the ending for Jujutsu Kaisen. So this dude just came out of nowhere. Ali, shout out to Ali. Right? Is it Ali? Ali. Okay. Shout out to him because he won 2 categories without even trying. He just came in, was like, I'm just gonna sing my heart out. Keep up. I was like, oh, this dude was gangster. Downloaded both of his tracks before this award show, definitely. So what y'all think? Y'all was disappointed or not?
Nah, it was, out of all of them, it was the most memorable. It's the one that had the most parodies, the one that had the most TikToks off of it. People were imitating it as much as possible. They gave me vibes throughout the whole entire sequence. Goju looking straight out of Cali at one point. Come on, like it was fuego.
Yeah,
all around.
Amazing.
It was good. But I still want to give a shout out to BNA's Night Running.
You see, I'm gonna blow Brie up. Brie did not like it.
Lost in Paradise deserved the win. It was great, but Night Running was still so good, and the ending song was part of the anime itself. Like for Jujutsu Kaisen, I'm watching them battle demons, fight stuff. Then all of a sudden, they're just like jamming, cool, and getting ready to hang out. It does not match the anime at all. It was just a cool song and cool animation.
It was just a vibe.
At least factored it into
was.
The rest.
But it gave you that vibe. I'm like, all right, so what you do after you done fighting these monsters? You see the one guy, he's shopping. This one guy, he putting a lotion on. He wasn't ashy.
Nah, hands down, Lost in Paradise.
You know that one meme with Tobey Maguire? He just,
that
was all of that. That was all of that.
He was doing it crazy, and he was buying shades.
Yeah, like come on. I went shopping today.
That's New York swag. Get out of here.
Damn, I don't gotta fight demons all the time. I get to go shopping. Let's go.
I love it. The swag was immaculate. I love that ending. Brie wants to deny it, but when she was in my house and we was watching it, we literally sat there. It was like, yes, ending time. Like we got ready.
I can't deny it. That's true. But at the same time, what do you want out of an ending? I like it when the endings tie into the anime. Again, that song was amazing, and like the art was cool, but it had nothing to do with Jujutsu Kaisen.
I get that. I be feeling like that too. Like I want to get like a little sneak peek of what I'm getting through the season. Like, oh snap! Like I might be expecting some really cool stuff. But the Jujutsu Kaisen ending, I feel like when you were done with it, you would like go into your kitchen, you start making some food or something, and it starts playing, and you like whipping it, listening to it. Like this is my jam. So I get what you're saying. I would definitely want to sit down and actually watch the ending and not just walk away and be like, oh, whatever, like, it's a cool song. Like, I would like to be like, oh, there's a sneak peek, somebody's gonna die or something. Like, foreshadow it a little bit. I was happy with anyone winning, honestly. They were all really good.
This was absolutely a great category. Like, everything on here, I sang. Like, I knew the words.
Yeah.
I did like two of the other ones, but they had no video aspect that made you want to watch it. Like, I was fine just listening to it. Like, I just needed it on Spotify. Beyond that, I don't really care. So that's Welcome My Friend and obviously Great Pretender.
Everybody,
they were amazing.
About the Great Pretender, though, does that count? Does it count if it's not an original song? Like, by that logic, I feel like a ton of JoJo's Bizarre Adventures endings would win, because they're just classic songs people love. That almost feels like they should have Great Pretender up here.
But I'm pretty sure it counted because of, like, the animations that accompanied the song.
The cat singing.
Yeah. You know, like, all right, you know, that's your little twist, your little remix to it. Mm-hmm. You know?
I mean, it's cool. You know what? I gotta speak for everybody. I know this. So y'all telling me if an anime is trash and the OP fire, y'all never said, I'm gonna give this two more episodes to see if it's really hitting?
Oh, no.
Like, OP save an anime.
No, because I skipped the anime.
Sure.
Yes.
Oh, Destiny said no. Okay, Destiny.
I'm so sorry. I'm one of those people who, like, I like OPs and I'll watch it the first couple times, but, like, I am very happy to skip OPs. I really am.
I'm with you.
I skip trash OPs
all the way.
Like,
I don't need it.
I get it. Like, after the first 3 episodes, it's lit. Like, but let's get to the meat. This is what I'm here for, the show.
Darling.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
I like bread. I like bread with my hamburger. Like, I'm not just going to go straight in and sink into the meat.
Wait,
like,
say it again. With your what? Say it again.
I like bread.
with your hamburger.
With my hamburger. Like,
I mean, Patty, people do order the hamburgers without the bread now.
Yeah, I heard. I saw that. That's not a burger. That's a fake-ass steak. That's not a burger. Yeah. But now, I get what you're saying, but OPs could definitely overhype an anime. And
it can definitely help, but I'm not about to keep watching the show and I know it's garbage just because of OP fire. Like, I'll just go Spy-Fi. I'll just go Spy-Fi.
Nah, you know what it is also? Like, what show was it? Darling in the Franxx. I used this earlier. That opening was fire. That ending was straight garbage, yo. Fucking, you know what else was a dumpster fire of an anime? But I watched because that opening, every time I'm like, Patty, did you watch Domestic Girlfriend yet? Because it was fire.
Yo,
that opening
is so good.
Sing it, Patty.
Why that shit hard? I'm like, why is she screaming?
Yo, Domestic Girlfriend's a weird show.
Why? She is a broken
It's one you
woman.
watch and no one can explain why they love it. It's just like,
it is a dumpster fire. It is a dumpster
and
fire.
I fucking
guess
love
what?
it.
I watched every episode.
I watched the roaches come out that fire, the dumpster and everything.
Nah, it is a dumpster. No, it's a hate watch. It's obviously a hate watch.
Yo, I hate watching so much. I read the manga.
Yeah, bro. I keep coming back. It's so bad.
It is bad. It is bad. Every time we
they're all so dumb. They're all so dumb. Like,
clueless.
Who masturbates with the door open? I mean, come on. You're an adult. Figure it out. You know how to lock a door. You're gonna bang a student, leave the windows wide open? You know you here with the whole school. What are you doing?
What I don't understand. This shit was just ridiculous to me. Ridiculous to me.
But did you not need to know what's going to happen next?
Yes.
I mean, yeah, I did need to know.
Yes.
It's addicting. It's addicting.
It is addicting. They knew what they was doing. Like, it's like
I
you
watched some
know a
YouTuber
car
tell me
accident
everything.
is about to happen, and you see the black ice, but you're like, ooh. But you still want to see. So, I mean, and the OP slaps every single time. I feel her pain. I feel it. But, yeah.
I don't know what the fuck she was talking about, but I felt it.
What? You crazy. I YouTube the words. This is really about a heartbreak. She's
Oh.
like saying that you too good for me, but it's okay. It's like she got a hate watch for her nigga, just like we got a hate watch for this show, basically. And it fits. It fits perfectly. It fits perfectly for the shit.
Not really, because they could just get with anyone else. That's
don't know my
not a
life.
sibling.
You don't know my life.
You don't know what entertains me. You don't know my life. You don't know what entertains me.
Apparently, it's leaving the door open.
Yo, I'm one of them stupid ass kids that was watching fights on YouTube back in 06. Don't do that to me. I like dumpster fires.
Like the Kimbo Slice shit.
World Star.
Yeah. What? Oh, men fight, girl fights, gang fights, fights.
There you go. And
Fighting
speaking
over a
of fight
Subway
fights,
sandwich.
This goes for land party.
Hey. So best fight scene, and I am heavily disappointed by this. Great fucking transition.
You like that? That was nice though, right?
I see you. I see. Deku versus Overhaul won best fight scene, and I'm not gonna lie to you. My hands are in the air. I am disappointed. I am angry. I feel betrayed by all anime watchers because that one off of hype. Not even off of hype, because literally, what's on this list? Goju versus Sukuna. Let's go. I ain't never seen someone get pimp slapped so many fucking times in less than 30 seconds.
Yeah, we're not gonna
Right?
talk about
That
Brawler.
was what the second.
No.
episode?
I was going down the list.
All
Right?
right, go ahead.
Brawler, yo, what? You ever seen a black man beat the bricks off of somebody in an anime with his Timbs on, with his shirt open?
And
That fight had
The dreads
build-up.
flowing through the
You
sky.
were
Like,
watching
yeah.
them
Say it
attack
again.
each other from
Say it
the
again, Brie.
start. It had
Yes.
build up over multiple episodes, so when they finally came together and that massive death brawl, both of them were already half dead, but they were showing up, busting through walls, fighting in a casino, fighting in a theme park, fighting on the bridge, and that is some of the best brain animation I have ever seen in an anime outside of Weathering for You.
Yo, bro.
That's facts, but you want to know something low key? You could see the smiles on their face while they fighting. Until they both got hard. It was like, oh. Like, you see how they wiped their mouth?
Nah,
Like, it was waiting for this shit.
You know what it was
We about to
the
die
Brawler
together.
fight? And everyone here will feel this, right? Everybody watching will feel this. It's when you see your op after he was popping mad shit online. You feel me? That one person that was talking all that shit, it could have been school or whatever. That one person, when I see you in person, I'm a pop on you. That's exactly what that Brawler fight was. Next time I see you,
It felt good though.
it's on site. But
It felt good though.
but my personal favorite out of all of them was the Emperor Vector versus Broccoli. I'm talking broccoli.
It's broccoli. But
No,
yes,
broccoli.
broccoli. Sure.
My son Broccoli versus Emperor Vector. If y'all haven't
That shit was
seen
good.
fight,
Nah, that
y'all
shit
gotta
was
see
good.
That shit was.
Yo, anyone who's still shitting on Sword Art, like, I'm sorry for you. Like, you're missing out on some good stuff.
Yeah, even if you shit on Sword Art, still just YouTube that one fight, you be like, oh wow,
Yeah.
Overhaul one, like yeah, exactly, Overhaul, like the fuck.
Let me ask y'all something though, like not to get off topic, but just for a little bit. Was Sword Art one of the first isekais
No,
that came
Nah.
out? Like, is
Nah.
it like the
Dot
father,
hack.
the son?
No. There have been
No.
mad
Dot
isekai
hack,
since the
oh,
90s
Dot
and 80s.
hack.
Familiar
shit
of
like
Zero
that.
was
Yeah.
out there.
Okay, because I feel like
Joe
it's
Caramel.
I feel like Sword Art is giving isekai like a bad name because everybody had expectations for it.
It became huge.
I don't
It became like
understand.
the faceplate for it.
I don't get why everybody hates Sword Art Online. 'Cause Sword Art Online is good. Like, I'm so confused on like where this slander came from because
it
I don't
didn't
know
live
about
up
the
to
rest of
itself.
y'all, but I was going to like my local anime store and all they had was Sword Art Online stuff. I was going to FYE GameStop. All they had was Sword Art Online stuff. Everybody was like, it was like Attack on Titan for like a little bit. Like everyone just kept showing up. Sword Art Online was the only thing they were talking about, and then all of a sudden it like got this weird slander. But I remember I liked it. So
I mean, I didn't
Like-
mind season 1, but I'm not watching a dude who's OP, who's amazing at fighting and just
You watch
killing
OP
motherfuckers.
characters
Wait,
all
are
the
you
time.
really sure you want to
Wait,
say
hold
that?
up.
You're not going to
No,
watch an
wait.
OP
You-
dude who's amazing and kill him.
Yeah.
See,
Last
this
I
is
checked,
really-
Kenshiro
First of
can make people blow up with
yo,
like
bro,
a finger.
that's your whole
First of all,
entire
first of
life,
all,
Patty.
Hey, like,
Right?
stop.
What?
Y'all not gonna let me
Ball.
finish. Y'all not gonna let me live.
Alright.
This is what listen. I'm not gonna watch an OP character with all this ability and all these powers just to play house with the girl that he wants to be with. This is not what I came here for. I would have watched a shoujo. I would have watched Seinen. I would have did all that. That's the only thing that
They only
fucks
had
me.
2 episodes of that though. Come
Right?
on.
Like they were on vacation.
And they were they was chilling. We had to have some type of character development, something.
Yo,
If he's
Patty,
OP and he don't get a girl, what does that mean?
No, he could get a girl. I just don't want to see y'all go fishing when there's shit to do. I want to see you evolve more. I want to see what
we
type
had
of
to take a vacation,
shit you
yeah.
got under your belt. I want to
Patty
see
don't-
more of
she
that.
don't wanna
Just
see
equal
niggas
of a
happy.
beach episode. You needed
Pretty
it.
much.
You needed that break.
Oh, God.
But let's be
Yeah.
honest, people hate Sword Art Online because it suddenly became cool to hate Sword Art. That was only
Yeah.
the real reason.
Ooh.
It's like,
Nah,
oh,
all right,
he
wait,
does
wait,
this,
nah,
this,
don't
this,
do that,
and
don't
fuck
do that,
Sword
don't do
Art.
that. Sword Art got weird when what? You turned into a fairy and
sister?
it was fucking World of Warcraft meets fairies, and then when
Yeah.
you went into lightsabers beat swords, like beat guns, bro. Like what the fuck? It got weird for a bit.
No,
You
no,
stick
the
through it
lightsabers
because you
beat
love
the,
it,
yo,
but it got
no,
weird.
they explained the lightsaber beats the gun thing, and it didn't beat
Bro.
guns. Literally, only Kirito could have used it because
Yo,
of his
but-
stats from the last game.
Yo, bro, I feel like you're just like you're giving me the bullshit they gave me.
But if you
It forced
Nah,
me
nah,
to
nah.
believe.
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I know Sword Art has made mistakes. I'm not gonna sit here and deny that. Like they have, like even in season 1, they kind of flubbed their ending. Like you forgot why you trapped us all here. What? No,
Exactly.
I can't live with that. Give me answers, motherfucker. It's never explained. No one ever explains.
It's
it.
explained if you watch the fan dub on YouTube. He was a gamer. They were pushing for a deadline. He had stayed up for like 50 hours straight surviving off Red Bull. He goofed, but instead of saying, oh shit, I made an error in the code, he decided to roll with it. Yeah, I
funny.
did that on purpose. That is
I
the
can
only
accept that,
explanation I
actually.
will believe. He was an overworked programmer.
But to backtrack a little off of one of the questions Patty asked, why I think you asked like why is Sword Art big like that? Like it seemed like the isekai. I think it has like the Naruto effect, like how people treat Naruto as the staple shonen at one point. I felt like people treated Sword Art the same way as the staple isekai, because like Dot Hack was out since like 06 and shit like that. You feel me?
Dot hack erasure.
Come on. And Dot Hack like had like 30 different iterations of that show.
I have video games that I played. Like
Also,
feel me?
Digimon.
Yeah, Digimon's isekai, technically,
right?
yes.
Fuck.
That's crazy. I didn't even think about that. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. But sorry, we're still on fight scenes. And
Yeah,
before
fight
we
scenes.
keep
Yeah,
going
yeah.
over,
I'm sorry,
I
I
just
didn't
do
mean
want
to
to
do that.
call out God of High School. Bad anime, but it only had the fight scenes. The fight scenes were good. It was nominated
No, it wasn't.
twice.
The fight scenes were not good. They just look nice.
Nah, that's all I need. They look nice. They look
Nah.
nice. That was it. I'm
feel
not
like that's
looking
what
for
we meant.
Sasuke
That's
versus
true.
Naruto.
That's
I'm
true.
not
You
looking
do
for
want
that.
good
But this
build
is
up to the
nice.
fight scene. It has to tie into the
Yeah,
rest.
like
There was no
Okay.
emotional payoff for the fight scenes. Like
First
I
of all,
didn't
the fight
care.
scene, you ain't see that.
Somebody
you ain't
got
see
punched.
that. Nah, but you ain't see that wrestling move Shorty did.
yo, bro.
It got a high school where she just been bang. I was like, oh, this is some WE
No,
shit.
no,
Yeah, but
don't
she
do that.
lost,
That shit
so
hard.
it doesn't
Do not
matter,
do
does
that.
it?
Wait, hold on. I'm
at
sorry.
the
Wait,
OE.
nah, wait. Here's the thing about God of High School, right? And it's like I think we are overhyping that. Like we're overhyping the parts that were good. He would throw a kick, and the kick would be a simple kick, but like all the animation around the kick, and he spent so much time defining the how ill the kick looked. You spent 15 seconds looking at one kick.
So
I'm
what?
okay
Shout
with
out to
that, 'cause
Mappa.
you know
I
how
love you,
much time
Mappa.
I have wasted looking at stupid punches. I am so freaking sick of anime characters punching each other. One of the best days in my life was in My Hero Academy when Midoriya realized he had legs to break. He started kicking stuff. We need more kicking characters. I swear to God, if I get one more Rasengan punch.
No, exactly.
I'm done. I'm done.
No, I agree with you with that, but like that's why I didn't think God of High School anything was lit, because they spent more time on one single movement than the fight choreography itself. It got to the point where they let the screen go white, and all they did was to throw scribbles on a fucking screen and called it a fight, and we ate it up.
Oh, God.
We didn't know what was
disrespect
going
Mappa.
on.
We did eat it
Shout
up.
out to Mappa. I love Mappa. No disrespect to Mappa.
All right, I'm not. All right, don't do that. That one.
I love Mappa.
Criticism.
I love Mappa.
Come on, that's.
But so with all this, why did Overhaul vs. Deku win? It was cool.
But you said
But-
it, actually. I think you said
What's
it.
the hype?
No, you said it earlier. The build up.
Yeah.
You said
It meant something.
Because, like, we all seen, Overhaul didn't win Best Villain, so he wasn't that shit. I personally really love the Lemillion fight where he lost his abilities. That was good.
That would've been good.
And just brought me all the way back. Why did Deku get a quirk? He could have been so bad. But no, that was a good fight. But I can kind of see the Deku versus Overhaul, kind of, because the entire season was building to it. And it was a slow season until the fighting started.
Yeah. I remember that when it first dropped, everybody was just talking about that for a long time. Like, the clips were everywhere. People were tweeting about it. When the episode dropped that day, that was the only thing you saw on the timeline.
Did it break the internet?
I want to say it did, but I'm not sure. Maybe, like, kind of.
Okay. Well, I don't know. But, all right. So, next category, I'm going to give it to Destiny.
Okay, so, like, really quick.
She got ready!
Okay, so the one that I wanted to win this was not even part of the category list, okay? It won
What, for best animation?
Yes, okay, so Toilet Bound Hancocoon won best character design. I'm obsessed with that show.
It's good. It's good.
So good.
Obsessed with that show, okay? Like, I just went out and bought, like, the entire manga. I just pre-ordered the other ones coming out. Like, it's too bad. It's sad. But if it was on Best Animation, I would have voted for it. Because, like, it was really good. Like,
I gotta warn you, you didn't know your life was in danger just now. I was about to come fight you for saying that the winner shouldn't have won. We'll get there, but I was like, wait, what should have beat it? Come on, tell me. Fine, okay, Hanako, I'll allow it. Yeah, I was about to come over and beat you.
Only Bree could threaten a guest on our show. Like, only she could do that. I don't understand
Gladly,
you, Bree.
from the other side of the country, I will book a flight, Google Maps your house, and come over. But no, you said
No, wait.
Some serious brawler energy right there.
Nah, hold on, wait. That's my man's. I would jump you. That's my man's. I would jump you, Bree. I would jump you.
Yo, we can all go down. I don't give a fuck. I'll be brawling
Yes.
all of y'all.
I will pick up.
Cocoon is beautiful.
I'll tape the fight.
It looks so good. It does
threw me
deserve
off.
the best design.
World star.
It completely threw me off. But for best animation, I'm
it.
completely happy with
Say it.
Izoken.
One more time, let me hear it.
Izoken was completely worth it. So, like you guys said earlier, I was so afraid that Izoken was not going to get its recognition this anime award.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
I felt like nobody really paid attention to the show. And it broke my heart. It really did, because it was so good.
It's not the kind of thing that I imagined anyone would watch. It's not a shonen. It's 3 girl characters. It's kind of funny looking. Like, there's no fan service for guys who want boobs. This isn't the kind of anime that normally gets a lot of traction. It's a slice of life. And yet, boom, 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 nominated, taking the wins.
And it won.
Best animation was deserved. An anime about making anime won best animation.
It was literally, I was telling Greg earlier, it's literally a love letter to animation. And something like that.
That's beautiful. I love that.
Something like that deserves to win best animation. Like, if it didn't, I was going to be upset. Like, I was going to be heartbroken. Like, that's not fair.
I felt like it deserved wins in general. Because me and Destiny had a conversation about this show in particular before we recorded. And I was saying, like, shows like this are needed, like, those cute little sites. Like, because personally, I only watched, like, the first 3 episodes. Now, I knew it wasn't for me, personally. The anime wasn't for me. But I saw the beauty in what they were trying to portray. It was a love story to that. It was these 3 girls that really fuck with each other, that's into the same shit. And it's like, yo, you see how the animation and like the background and how it's drawn and this one guy from this, I'm like, all right, I could fuck with that. Like, it was that love for the craft of what they're on right now. Like, the love for anime, for being an anime, just like fucking Bakuman, like those 2 boys that were like drawing anime and manga. It was something like that, and I felt like it deserved.
But this was for the females. I could see me, Bree, and Destiny beating Keep Your Hands Off the Izoken. This is all about us. This is all about us. We have a passion for the industry, and we're trying to preserve it and put our little spin on it at the same time. Like, I feel like this hit home for a lot of female weebs, and I appreciate it. I love it. The fact that it shocked me as hell because we all watched it together. When we saw that they won, I said, are you serious? They let them have it? But, you know, like I said, the fans, yo, shout out to y'all. Because I really thought y'all was going to go Jujutsu Kaisen all the way. But thank you. Shout out to y'all.
Yeah, I feel like none of the
I love
others
that.
are really contenders. Maybe Beastars, because it did CGI done right. You
I
don't
will
see that
say-
often. So Beastars was good.
I would say The Great Pretender just because of Dorothy's palms and how Dorothy was looking. And like when Dorothy woke up out of her bed and that light was hit her just right, I was like, yes, that's some good animation right there.
Listen.
Great Pretender is beautiful. That was nice.
It is
Jujutsu
beautiful.
Kaisen, it has the fights. Same for God of High School. And I feel like just winning Best Animation for a good fight isn't quite as fair. It's not as impressive as these like other more down-to-earth ones. Winning Best Animation just because of the way the characters move normally in that.
Yeah, like stuff like
Yes.
best animation or like best storytelling, stuff like that really matters.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
I enjoy
Most
those
definitely.
categories a lot more.
I
Yeah,
honestly
they're
think
amazing.
they should have taken out God of High School and put Toilet Bound Hanako-kun and like really made it like a run for
That
its
would've been
money.
very contentious.
Yeah, I agree.
Because like even if you just put Toilet Bound Hanako-kun and like God of High School, it's just no comparison. It's just no comparison. It's just no comparison.
Plus, Toilet Bound Hanako-kun was great for the manga fans. They came into that and they literally saw the panels pasted on the screen.
And that's you appreciate stuff like that. You really do.
Oh, yeah.
You
Most
really
definitely.
do.
Look at this. I knew y'all was going to take this because both of y'all appreciate animation to a certain degree to the point that we could just sit here and watch y'all, listen to y'all talk all day. Like, y'all really took over this conversation. I love it. I love it, though. I love when people have passion for animation because this is what I think real anime watchers is 50% animation art style, 50% story. This is what makes something that's going to make me come back, like I said, for episode 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this is the key components that some of the, I'm not going to go and disrespect some of the Gen Z watchers, but understand this. If you're, I want y'all to understand
First,
that
watch while I,
animation,
disrespect them right
Had
now.
to
Really-
mute, I'm sorry.
I'm not disrespected, but I feel like what
Fucking
we need
kids.
to understand, especially since all the hate, I'm just going to bring this on, since y'all people don't understand that the hate that Mappa's getting is really not deserved. When the animation when the animation studio sits there and really takes their time, especially with the short amount of time they have, and they sit there and they bless the screen with something that is, you'll never see, like, there's nothing wrong with CGI, but CGI done right. We got scenes that were illustrated in Attack on Titan that I would never think would be so fucking immaculate. The black dude, when he touched his shin, that never happened in the manga. Never. This right here, like, you gotta give respect to these anime studios. Like Derby said, there's an animation war that's going out, low-key, underground war that these studios are a part of. And the Yakuzas are letting them know, listen, if none of y'all participate in this war, all y'all getting bodied. And I feel like they putting out their best foot forward. Now, that's all I have to say. That's my 2 cents. But for the next category, I think we should all agree we need to give this to Bree. Not Bree, Derby for Anime of the Year.
Okay, but before we go into that, I do want to ask, what does it mean to get Anime of the Year? Like, what is that award for? Because that's the thing, I was mad at first, but when I thought about it, I'm less mad. Because it's not saying it's the best animation. They've got a category for that. They're not saying it's the best directing. They've got a category. They've got best protagonist, best boys, best girl. So what does it mean to win Anime of the Year?
Ooh, can I
I-
answer
can I-
that?
Yeah, go
Okay,
for
go
it.
ahead, Destiny.
So when I think of Anime of the Year, everyone always gets upset with Anime of the Year, right? Like every year, somebody, somewhere, a bunch of people get upset because they're like, it's wrong. Anime of the Year to me means what as a collective was the anime everyone was talking about, something more and more people could, relate to, what was the biggest impact on the anime industry that year. So last year we had Demon Slayer. I mean, Demon Slayer was the hottest thing. Everybody was talking about it. It was like, if you ain't watching Demon Slayer, what was you watching? Like nothing.
Promised Neverland?
Yeah, but then like
Vinland
even
Saga.
Exactly. Us, of course, us, like, we're watching a whole bunch of other stuff, but, like,
Right.
even people who don't watch anime like that knew who Demon Slayer was, or knew what Demon
Right.
Slayer was. They were like, oh, people who just watch Naruto for, like, and Dragon Ball Z, like, those anime fans, they was watching Demon Slayer. So I feel like if you are someone who dabbles in anime, or if you're somebody who, you know, is a hardcore anime watcher, either way, if you guys could both sit down and say, yeah, we both like this anime, and this anime has made such an impact on the industry as a whole, I definitely think that's what defines anime of the year.
Right. I agree. What makes I'm always disappointed, but like I said, it's what makes what leaves an amazing impact on fans, and I'm talking about the masses, not just your advocate, like your main like your deep rooted anime watchers. This is for the masses. So I get it. Greg said that too last year when I was like, damn, yo, Demon Slayer. Really? But all fairness, I love Demon Slayer, but I really did like Promised Neverland, Rise of the Shield Hero, Dororo,
But I have a
and
question.
Villain Saga.
Go
ahead.
I actually want to piggyback. The same way how Bree asked like us the question, I want to ask like you and your team this question also, and you two included. Do you think it's fair for something that wasn't complete to
No.
win Anime of the Year?
No, not at all. Not at all. Not at all. Not at
Because-
all.
I
But-
think so.
No, because like I agree with Destiny's explanation for Anime of the Year, but we also understand like because it wasn't complete, we don't know if they divert from the source material or not, and it's okay to divert from said source material, but because it's like how like you're dating somebody and they show you what they want to show you at first, and then as time progresses you realize who they truly are, if they're great or not. We don't know if this is truly great or not. We just have it for what it is in this moment. The season's not done, so because the season's not done, we're rating this off of something that's incomplete. It's lit
yeah,
now.
but you understand the fan base was crazy.
But that's the thing. Oh, yeah, go ahead. No, you're right. You're right. No, go ahead.
Yeah,
You're fine.
But yo,
not the fan base went crazy. Understand, a lot of stuff got pushed back on 2020. So Jujutsu Kaisen saved a lot of people from going back to their anime list, because none of us want to go back to their anime list because we always want the new shit. Nobody,
too
all the
massive.
shit that we
That's
left
really
behind.
why.
That's absolutely that's
Nope.
just what it was, and it saved. No, I feel like it saved 2020. A lot of people jumped on it, and it had a OP. It had an ending that we were like, whoa, okay, they didn't pay their taxes this year because they really put the money on this opening and this ending. They really did their
You
stuff.
said Derby was going to announce the winner.
I feel like we've announced the winner at this point.
Nah, Derby, go ahead.
that's
All
what
right,
she's
go ahead, Derby. All right, Derby, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Derby. Go
Honestly,
ahead.
at this point, if you haven't picked it up, Jujutsu Kaisen took it for this year for Anime of the Year. Which I
Wait.
personally think is deserved, even though it
Hell
wasn't
no.
done. Here's the thing. Look, when it comes to Anime of the Year, for me personally, it's simply a question of, in 10 years, will you have people saying Jujutsu Kaisen was their first anime? Like, was it the first one that made me watch it and go, yeah, I love this. I want to branch out and watch other things. And shonen hype shows are always going to be good for that because, you know, they have a very simple storyline. You know, it's like, here's good, here's bad. It's going to make sense. It's going to be beautiful fight scenes. They're going to have a decent production. It's always going to be a great entryway into the whole anime fan base. So, Jujutsu Kaisen just did
Oh,
just that.
Destiny's like, nah.
No.
What happened, Destiny?
No.
What happened, Destiny?
No, he's right. Like you said, Patty, it is all about the fan base. You know what I'm saying? Like, Yuri on Ice won Anime of the Year years ago.
It did.
Devilman.
It did, right? Yeah.
Devilman Crybaby won Anime of the Year years ago.
It did.
Made in Abyss won Anime of the Year years ago. Like, it's
Yes.
about the fans. It's what the fans
Right.
want. And even though Jujutsu Kaisen isn't complete, it is enough for the fans to say, you know what? I love this. This is it.
Yeah.
Like, this is what I will keep watching as long as they keep putting it out. Same thing with Demon Slayer. I know we may not agree with it. We might say there's something else that was better. I mean, you know how many people must have been upset seeing Yuri on Ice win? I mean, like,
Oh yeah.
Nah, that shit was fire, bro.
it was fire. We know it's
was
fire.
fire.
But there's probably tons of people who was like, oh, I don't know, Erase should have won that year, or My Hero, or
Nah, Erase was good. Erase was
Erase
good.
was
Loved
awesome.
Erase, but
Erase
Erase
was
was good.
really good. But I'm just saying, it's about the fans, and the fans said, this is what we want to win. And I feel like that's ultimately, no matter what we care about, no matter what we say, that's what determines the winner. What the fans think is worth being that in that spot.
You know what I think should have. It breaks my heart. It wasn't even part of Anime of the Year, and I felt as if it should have won because I felt like it did everything right and only had one nomination, so entire fucking award show.
What is it?
Japan Sinks.
Oh, we're about to get into that.
Japan Sinks.
Before I get into
No,
my
Japan
giant rant
sinks.
on the best drama, can I just give a shout out to Opera Ranman for getting nominated? I want to talk about it, but
Good job
Opera
on that.
Ranman was just fun. I can't say it was good. It
That's
100% did not deserve to win. But for anyone listening, check out Opera Ranman. I'm pretty sure that's Hulu. Hulu Funimation.
Yeah, it's Hulu.
Yeah,
Funimation.
yeah.
But Greg, going into what you were saying, best drama. Destiny, this one I had to apologize for you, because it's time to start shitting on Fruit Basket.
No. Don't apologize. Don't apologize. Yo, I'm grown.
Oh, I didn't-
I had that
I'm
shit when
not
I was a
gonna take
kid.
that. We're
Fuck that. I had it when I was a
Right?
kid. Japan Sinks 2020 should have got something.
I tried
Yeah, it
Fruits
was-
Basket. The girl is flat. The character have
Yo,
animals. It's a
couldn't care
harem.
less.
I don't even know if it gets resolved, but I can't with freaking Fruit Basket. So the
Yo.
fact that I hate it, on top of the fact that best drama went to Fruits Basket, it's like last year all over again.
Destiny
Some
about to meet
bullcrap
you at the
hype with a
airport.
big
Destiny about to meet you at the
stole it
airport.
from the series that
Everybody put their
deserved
Timbs
it.
on.
Japan
With
Six
Tim's on.
should
No.
have won best drama. It
But
should
no,
have been nominated.
I'm
for
with
anime.
Bree on this. No, Bree's 100% right? Because think about it, right? We got Fruit Basket years ago. You think you're gonna pull a Brotherhood with Brute? You think you're gonna do a Full Metal Brotherhood with Fruit Basket to beat Japan Sinks? Yo, I was talking about it with
Remakes
Destiny.
deserve nominations.
Like I was talking about it with Destiny. I was like, yo, when that nigga with the glasses was when his knees was touching his fucking chin when during that water scene, he's
Yeah, every episode.
nigga
was
knees.
just-
The nigga knees is like this. Nigga knees is like this. As he ran, I was like,
Yeah.
oh.
That's a
And
sprint
that
for you.
badass
That's a
mother
sprint
with
for
a
you.
heart condition surviving a freaking apocalypse.
Say it
All the
again.
way.
No, that's a pandemic. This was 2020.
Yo,
Oh my
They
God.
knew what they was doing when they released this.
So
They
then-
knew what they were doing when they released this.
and they
This
put
was
it
all
the
2020.
right year, Patty. The right
did.
year. And then
Right,
even
it's-
Anime of the Year category, my nigga.
Nah, it did. It hit different. You felt like you wasn't the only one that was going through a pandemic. The United States was sinking, and we all felt it. Like this right here spoke volumes. But like I said, with Crunchyroll, I do have to say that I like the fact that the nominees in the categories, we as fans get to vote instead of having like the Oscar situation
Oh,
where
God.
it's based when it's voted, like the winners are based on the
Something.
Academy.
Maybe
So
something.
this
I don't know
was
what it is.
good. Huh? Say it again.
Nah, I don't know what they're actually based on with the Oscars. Like,
I
think
mean,
it's like
I
they
think
buy
it's
it,
based
maybe.
on-
No, I
At
think
the
it
end
was
of the
Academy.
day, I feel like low key the Oscars are really biased because it really doesn't matter how much numbers you get on the box office. Because I really don't understand how Leonardo DiCaprio just now got an Oscar with all the shit that he's been putting out. But it's okay. I'm gonna leave that alone. But I like the fact that this is more fan based, and I like the fact that we have some form of say so on what we love and what we want to see more. So I feel like Crunchyroll is using this as a blueprint. So when they put out their original series and when they feel like they want to dab into actually putting out their own content, they'll use this as a blueprint to just come out with better and better content, which I hope that's the case. Which I
Sometimes
mean,
the
I
fans
greatly
are
appreciate it.
wrong.
I
No,
I-
wait. I think Bree is right. Do you feel as if we could be led astray by like other content creators and them hyping something up and we follow that and it's like we discredit other things that deserve
Well-
it? Sometimes the fan
Nah.
can be wrong.
Yes.
Right, and I think at least for this, it was the nostalgia that pulled it through. Ruth
Yeah,
Bassett
but when we say the
it's
fans, when we
nostalgia that gave it the best
So,
drama, not
but
actually
I
the
ha-
merit of the show.
I think that I think So there's a couple things that I think when it comes to best drama. I definitely agree. I think that Japan Sinks should have won. I love Fruits Basket, but I definitely know a good drama when I see one. I think marketing wise, Netflix didn't do a good job with Japan Sinks. I think they should have pushed it way better and like really got people talking about it because it was good. The thing with Japan Sinks is, one, I think it could have been way better as a movie.
You think so?
Yeah, like they could have cut the whole I'm not gonna lie to you, that shit was fucking weird. That whole the psychic baby lady who was just like, they had their whole little community in that one place, and like the ladies, I don't want to give it away, but like the baby, you guys know the magic baby.
It's been like almost a year now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so you know when the baby dies, so the guy the baby
when the rock falls
he's
and
like,
he
Mom,
drops on
and
his
then
head.
it drops it. That whole segment was so off to me. Like I was just like, why are we even
That
here?
shit was funny to me. I
was
didn't
weird
even. I
with
had
the
to pray
whole
about
meme.
it later because I was like, you're not supposed to laugh at a baby just dying.
No,
like that.
yeah, but I was
the
just
way
like,
that rock
It was kinda
slammed
funny.
on his head.
I
It
was
kinda
I was
funny.
like, oh shit!
I was like, why are we
That's exactly
here?
what- I don't know if it can be condensed into a movie because then it would feel kind of Final Destination.
I feel like they should have
the
cut
pacing
that
was
out.
good over the series that every episode someone's getting popped.
Yes, and
It could have
Who
been
is
an
it this
over.
one?
but I feel like that.
We don't have
Also,
overs
like a
anymore.
super random death.
Yeah, like I
Yeah.
think that whole segment where they were like chilling there for a minute, like I just didn't understand why this whole community was there. Like how long were they there for? They were having clubs. Like that segment threw me all the way off. But overall, like I think Japan Sinks it should definitely won. I think that it should have got more attention. I feel like a lot of people didn't even watch Japan Sinks. Like I feel like they didn't know about it to talk about it versus like everybody knows Fruits Basket. You know what I mean? Like it's it's talking.
It's a household name.
It's
a household
exactly.
name.
But
yeah, but
Japan
see, that's the
Sinks.
problem with
Yeah.
some of these streaming services. We have Hulu, we have Amazon Prime, right? Some of these guys, they don't promote some of their top-notch anime, but there's a solution to that. Ladies and gentlemen, if you tune into Black Ramen Podcast, we will put you on to what's it and what you should be watching. It doesn't matter what streaming service. We will tell you what streaming service that has the best anime that you need to titles. We got you covered. You like that plug? I like that too.
That was a good
But
plug. But that's not fair, right? Because I'm pretty sure I think the studio that did Japan Sinks had an exclusive deal with Netflix. That's you know what I'm saying. That was no one had that but Netflix.
But Netflix does that all the time. Netflix has I have an issue with Netflix and the way they promote anime because first of all, they have their Twitter account be killing me sometimes. But I just like, for example, the Violet Evergarden movie came out. There was like barely any promotion about it. Yeah. See, do you see what I'm saying? Like it was
because they don't have a department that's gonna find really contribute in not really promoting these animes.
And it was good.
These,
and the Violet Evergarden movie was
good.
really good. And I feel like nobody even knew it was out unless you heard it from like one of us. And we were talking
You
like,
gotta find out that something's in Netflix jail. You
Right.
You have to like dig deep. Like Netflix doesn't tell you,
Right.
oh yeah, we took it that season. You'll get it in like 3 months. It's like
That's
no,
a
you have
fact.
to just know that it's
But I kinda
missing, and
disagree.
they go, all right,
Right.
Netflix might have it. Let me check.
When I
you
open
see,
up
Netflix
Netflix,
dropped-
right there at the front, it starts autoplaying a preview for Kishibe Rohan, the JoJo spinoff. As
Yeah, but
soon
that's
as
the
I open up, it
algorithm
knows
knowing
that's what I
you.
want.
yeah.
That-
Yeah, that's the
the
algorithm
algorithm
knowing us,
knowing
yeah.
you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it offered it to me too, and I don't
Netflix
even like
algorithm.
JoJo's.
As soon
Yeah,
as you
but-
pop it up, you should be seeing the new anime stuff, and I think that's what it does really well.
So wait, so you mean to tell me? No, let me tell you something. Netflix is sometime-ish. I'm gonna tell you why it's sometime-ish because when Castlevania was coming out with every season, and season 1, season 2, everybody and their mom know about it. Everybody
They pick and
and their mom
choose,
know
right?
about it. They pick and
pick and
choose
choose.
what they want to put in their frontliner to let you know that, hey, you know what, you should watch this. I want the same energy when Baki was coming out. Everybody knew about Baki.
Baki's like still talked
Keegan
about.
Asura, everybody knew about Keegan Asura. But with Japan Sinks, I felt like it was only us that was really
In part,
invested in it.
But
in part with Japan Sinks, like with the year that we were having, they probably just didn't think anyone wanted to watch anything that grim right now.
That's valid.
And they were like,
That's
yeah, let's just pull
valid.
it back a
That's
little.
fair.
He's like,
Yeah, that's
yo,
fair.
everybody's already dying. No one, like, we have the
you know what?
contract, sure, but we can't really put this one out right now. Let's see.
Right.
Who
No, I
picks
think
up
you're
next
right
year.
because I think it came out like at the beginning of the pandemic, for real.
Yeah,
right?
pretty
Yeah.
much.
It came out around there when we didn't know what state the world was really going in. Japan synced. I'm like, what the fuck?
God damn. Yeah. Exactly.
And I
Like,
watched it. And I'm not gonna lie, I watched it a little, and then like after I was done watching, I was a little bit scared. Like, I ain't gonna hold you.
A little.
Like, yo, by the time
I was
episode like 2
terrified.
or 3 hit, it's like, yo, god damn, this is grim. You gotta
Listen,
take a
it
Like,
break.
literally
anytime-
solidified my fear for the ocean and why I'll never go back in the ocean. Because when them kids was on the raft, just in the ocean, straight chilling, a shark came out of nowhere. Like I was like, this is not.
Thanks. I'm worried about Bree every day. Every day. Bree's in Cali right now. I hope she's doing well. Love you, Bree. But Japan
You realize
Thank
we're
you for
also
this.
on a coast, right?
really best drama. Wait, so we got one more. Are we
One
gonna pay the
more.
bills now, or do we get to?
Nah,
one
we
more?
got one more thing before we start paying our bills. And that is a shout out for Zeno Robinson that I didn't know I was supposed to vote for, but I should have. That is the winner of the
Oh,
best
shame
lead
on you!
art
Shame on
performance.
you!
The person who
My bad,
voice
guy.
acts Hawks in English.
Yes,
I
English.
didn't
Yes.
know he was black.
Yeah, he's a listen. When I say I'm in love with this person, I'm gonna tell you why. The fact that his voice acting was on top tier. Not only that, he went on the Crunchyroll Awards and said, "POC fucking matters. Black cosplayers, the reason anime is mainstream and popping right now because of people like us." I said, "Speak it, motherfucker!" I was screaming. I love this guy. Yo, shout out to Robinson. I love Mr. Rob. Yes, I'm saying Mr. Robinson because he
Who's
totally.
also voice acting in Horimiya and The Dungeon Only I Can Enter this year.
Yo,
Man, it's just pure,
he was
he's
also
just pure genius.
he
I
also
love him.
he also voiced a character. My introduction to him, he voiced a character in the Fire Emblem mobile game. I was like, what? There's a black guy? Oh, it's
Amazing.
lit.
He's
That was my introduction.
amazing.
Yeah.
And he has such a cute little adorable face. I'm like, that's you? That's not you. You know how you talk to somebody for mad long on the phone and you finally meet them, you like, that's not you. That's not you. You got mad bass in your voice, and look at you looking like a whole teddy bear. Thank you. Shout out to Mr. Robinson.
I ain't
We're
gonna lie, I
looking
put like
forward to
5
see.
times for that man.
I should have. If I had known. I'm looking at the other stuff he voice acted right now. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, he's an
Love that
amazing
too.
voice
Yeah.
actor.
Listen,
Hopefully,
I
shout out to him.
I had my little niece. I had her vote for Zeno, but I also voted for Anaris because I was biased.
Yeah, no, I had to vote for her too. I had to vote for her.
Listen, Anaris is the sweetest baby angel. Like literally, just so precious. And I was so upset. Not like upset in a good way, because I'm like, y'all gonna make me choose between Zeno and Anaris? Don't make me do it. The both of them, man. The both of them.
Now next year we spamming her. She got one next year.